Hey everyone and welcome. I'm Dark Skye and today we are playing Feast. It's about a little guy where he has to do farming and factory work to keep the gods happy. And the gods happen to be Zeus, the god of thunder. And we have to take food and sacrifice it on the altar and make sure that we can keep the gods happy by giving them food. If we don't, then we all perish. But yeah, let's get in this. Let's get started. All right, so here we are on day 1, and we have 1 day till evaluation of Zeus here to make him happy. So we need to get some food going. We got to fertilize some soil here. So let's fertilize here. And I'm thinking, let's do 4, 5, see, 6, another 6 there, and then one more 6 here. So we'll do that, and then need to purify. We need a harvester. We need an auto seeder. So let's do this auto seeder. We'll set that guy up like right there. Now the auto seeder, we can change him around a different direction. So we could have him up here or we could have him down here. I'm going to set the auto feeder right here. And the auto feeder, I want to set him up as for tomatoes. So let's have tomatoes, and the auto feeder is going to go out there and he's going to feed those tomatoes. And then we're going to need to get a auto harvester. So we got auto feeder, auto seeder, shoots out feeds to empty spots. So we got the harvester here. Let's turn this around and we're going to put the harvester right there. Now this guy, that's all just making tomatoes. Everything's great. Everything's good. I mean, we're doing good. So let's set up another spot here. And on this spot, I want to set up, see, what do we need? We need wheat. So let's do wheat here on this other one. There we go. And then I want to set up the auto seeder. And then on the auto seeder, I want to set that up for wheat. And then we want to do the harvester on this side. Let's do the harvester. And once that comes out, let's see, did I do everything? Yeah, okay, we got everything good there. Now on this side here, we want to do, let's see, we want to get a truck, but we need a little transport belt, and then we're going to need to get a way for it to transport stuff out. So let's set that up there and set that up there. Now we got wheat. Everything is coming out. I want to get a guy. Let's see. Let's do this one here. Cheese maker, a stir fryer. Let's do a loader. So I want to do a loader right here. And then let's do another loader right there. Now these little guys here are going to load my trucks up. Now I need to get the trucks out, of course. So let's put a truck right here. Those guys are going to load that up, and then people are going to load that one up. All right, let's see what we got going on here now. We got, I think we got 6 tomatoes. We need to get 24 tomatoes. We need to get 24 wheat. So I got 8 wheat on this one. I've got 10 tomatoes on this one. Once we can get these tomatoes going, then we'll go over here. We got this little mini map. Over in this corner happens to be Zeus, so that's where we're going to head off to. So it looks like we got about, what, 16, 18, 19? We got 19 tomatoes so far. Wheat there, we're almost at 20. There we go, 22 on the tomatoes. There's 24. All right, so let's get over here and we're going to jump in the vehicle. There we go. Press F to get in the car, and we're going to head over here. We can scroll out with our mouse wheel. We're going to scroll out a little way so we can kind of give a better overview of our area here. So let's go down here to the here to Mr. Zeus's little place here. Here's the drop zone. So we fire off our food there. Now we should be all empty. Yep, we are. All right, so let's head back. We'll drop off this truck. We'll put the new one. You can see that we are done up here. We got our food. And then I want to get the other truck and bring that in. Kind of cool. We got our arm hanging out the window right here as we're driving down. Just chilling. We got this. We got this. All right, here we go. So there's the food. We got all the food in. Now I can click on this here to skip to the evaluation. So we'll click on that. And see if Zeus is happy with his meal. Seems he is happy. He gave us an overall rating of 5.0. So that's pretty sweet. All right, let's see what our next one is. So our next one, he wants wheat oil. He wants some more tomatoes. And he also wants more wheat. Well, we already have the tomatoes going. We had the wheat going. Now we need to get the wheat oil. We'll have to figure that out. I think we're going to have to put it in some kind of a press or something. So let's see what we can do about that. Now this one here's already got plenty of tomatoes in it. Plus it has one wheat, so that's pretty sweet. And now we're going to jump out of here. Let's set up another garden here. So let's do this. I'm thinking like right here. Let's do what, 4? And then I want 6 down this way. There we go. So that's 6. All right, looks good. Let's do the cedar. And then I want to do the harvester. And then on the harvester here, we're gonna do a belt. And then after the belt here, let's see. I'm thinking that we need to purify this. All right, so I figured out what I needed to do. I needed to send it through a purifier to clean it and make it not dirty. And then I sent it through an extractor. And once I sent it through an extractor, then we turned it into wheat oil. And then we take it in here, and we are currently just working. Oh man, we got a bunch of wheat oil already on here. It's all ready to go. I'm thinking what I'd want to do here is to cleanse this one here. So let's see here. How much we have on here? We have quite a bit of wheat. We might be able to just go ahead and turn all this in. Let's see if we can't turn this in. But I think what I want to do is, before I go too far, I want to come back here and I want to take this down. So we're going to take that out there. And then what I want to do is I want to put in a purifier so that we can get our grain from being dirty to be clean. And then I want to change that into a belt and then into the loader. So then we get all clean stuff that's coming through here. It's fruit wheat. It's raw. It's clean. It's a little wet. It has oil. It's hard, starchy, all that fun stuff. Now I'll probably want to do that on this one here too. So let's take this here and we're gonna offload this, and we'll see how much of this stuff we can get done as far as getting this day going. Also, don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you never miss any of my games as I put them out. all of my new content, not to mention my live streams and my shorts. I also have Discord if you want to check that out. I'm currently working on getting that going and getting that back up. It's a little on the slow side at the moment, but slowly expanding on that, putting a bunch of information in there, you know, to help out with different games. Thinking about, showing all the different mods and everything that I use during my games, or if I do use mods or anything like that. All right, so we got that one. Let's get this one. I think this one's going to be, yeah, this one's really full. So we'll get a bunch of tomatoes set in there. Before we get too far, though, let's take this here. Now, let's see here if we can put in the washer. And then the washer, let's see, I want to put in a belt. And then after the belt, then I want to put in a loader. All right, there we go. Let's try that, and we'll get this thing here. So now we should be getting some nice clean tomatoes being loaded up in there. Hopefully that'll give us a higher rating and everything to the gods. All right, and then all we need left is the wheat oil. So let's take this back and we'll park this, and then we'll get out here and get that wheat oil. I wish that on these trucks and stuff that they backed up or moved forward a little bit quicker. It's almost like trying to get a train to move forward, you know. It's just super slow. Maybe the gun on top or something makes it all like kind of sluggish and whatnot, but it definitely is a little on the slow side to get it to move. All right, now let's run over here and let's get the oil in. See how much, how close we are. We got all of them. All right, there we go. Let's see what we do. All right, we did pretty good. We got 125, so we got a 25 rating on that, a 10 rating on the wheat, and a 20 rating on the wheat oil. So not too shabby. We got a rating of 18.3. I guess that makes the gods happy. Let's keep that going. Now, it looks like the next thing we need to do is to make tomato sauce. So to make tomato sauce, I think we're going to have to either put it through an extractor or some kind of a crusher or something like that. All right, let's go over here. I'm thinking it's going to be the tomatoes. So obviously, because it's tomato sauce, right? Now we can click up here on the upper top and we can pause the buttons. We can make it day or night or whatever. And then we can also click recipes. So we can click on recipes and we can see what we need. So what we need to do is we have to have the tomatoes that go into this machine, which is the harvester. It's going to go through a purifier. It's going to go through a chopper, and then it comes out to this point here. And then what we're going to need to do is take the wheat, take it through the harvester, through the purifier, the extractor, turn it into oil, and then put the oil and the tomatoes together inside of an assembler, and then we get the pizza marinara, or we get the tomato sauce, I guess. All right, and then we're going to put it in the chopper, and then from the chopper, we're going to have the it go back on the belt. Okay, and then once we do the extractor, then I want to do the assembler. Got the cheese maker. I got the assembler here. Oh, it looks like we got to go out a little bit more on this one. So maybe like right there. And then we get rid of that and that. And then we want to put in the belt here. and put the belt there. Oh, tomato sauce. Okay. So maybe we have to use the extractor on that. Let me see here. All right, how about if I did this here and then I do the that, and I have this come through here and this comes through here. Then can I do the pan sear thing? Hey, it made tomato sauce. Look at that. Now we're cooking, literally. Now let's do the that there, and then I need to get a loader. Get this guy here. Let's move him out of the way. And then I want to do the loader. Wow, and we need 70 tomato sauces, huh? Wow. Okay. But this looks like it's doing wheat as well. Now, I don't know how much time I got. I'm guessing that I have till this date it gets done, and I'm at 1831, so I'm getting there. Let's see if we can't exit all this out. I'm going to move this truck in a little bit closer. There we go. And how's this one doing now? Oh, it just needs a couple more, and I think we'll head off, and then we'll let these little guys here work on this other truck. Let me see, make sure this other truck's in the right position. Let's go offload this and see what we need next. Well, I tell you, that was a little tough to get that going and try to figure out like what it was we needed to make tomato sauce. No, so we got 49. Not bad. So we're only like about 20 away. So this next little truckload that we have, I think might just do the trick. See how much we're doing there. We got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think we got our 21 there. So let's take this truck and go offload the rest, and hopefully we can get it before the end of the day. Here we are. Moment of truth. Oh, a new shrine. We got 76 of 70, got a 10 rating on that. Not bad at all. Now they want the pizza marinara. Oh, okay. So we managed to make that side of the gods happy, and now we have to go work on the other side, get that the other side working as well. All right, so we have the pizza sauce here. Am I able to just take the pizza sauce and turn that into a marinara? Let me see here. If we look at the recipe guide that we have here, we need the chopped tomatoes and the oil, and then we put it into this to make the marinara. So we have to chop the tomatoes next. So I guess if we took this out here, it's weird how I have to have something in my hand and then I'm able to destroy stuff. I think what I used last time, I had I was an assembler, wasn't it? So let's try the assembler. And then I want to take the belt here. What do I have to make? Some kind of dough here? Pizza dough? All right, so what I need to do here is, I guess what I need to do is to make the marinara. I had that recipe up, but I was using the assembler here, and I wanted to do is that, and then let's bring. So I need the tomato sauce. So I need that oil and stuff, and I needed to put that into a pan. So I want to do a pan here. And then I want to take this here, and I want to run the tomatoes there, and I don't think I have to chop them. All right, so now we're making a tomato sauce there, and then what we need to do, I guess, is to get, we need to get this here. It's turning into, let's see here. Let's look at the recipe. There we go. So on the recipe here, we need wheat. The wheat turns into purifier, and then it has to go through the roller. So it's going through the roller. So it's getting purified. And then we have to send it through the bread maker. And then I want to put it in this. And so now we have that. Let's take this down here, and we're going to, I want to put in the, I want the assembler. Yeah, that's what I want. I want the assembler. Let's do the assembler and stick it like right here. That might be good. And I want to bring in this, the stuff here. There, and I want to choose the marinara, and then we'll have that come out on that side. And then I want to do is to get the loader. Oh, there we go. Now we're making the marinara. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's get this truck over here, and we'll get it loaded up. Looks like we only need 40. I'm thinking maybe getting this truck loaded up too. So let's bring it down just in case it runs out of room. Now I wonder if we can put a merger on this and then run this down over here and run that over here, and then we could do this like a double deal. So we could put a splitter. Let's do a splitter here. Maybe like right here. And then I'm going to want to do the same thing here on this side. I think what I want to do is bring this belt up here. Let's bring this across. Does that work? Yeah, that looks like it's working. And then I want to go underground. Bring that to right there. And how are we doing here? We got quite a few. We're still working on it. Now this one here, this is an assembler. So let's set up another assembler like right here. Right here maybe? Yeah, let's do right there. And I want to put in a belt. Now both of these are making that. That's nice. And then I want to put in the a loader right here. And then let's get this guy here. Let's back him up into this spot. I don't know. See, we got quite a few on this one. I think I'll take this one in, see if I can offload it, see where I'm at. And then we'll decide on how much more we need to do for our next truckload. New place is over here. Whoa, right now right there. There it is. Oh, 39 of 40. So close, so close. Oh, that's kind of weird, the wall. Should be able to grab that last truck, be able to pull that in, and we should be good. Should be good. Yeah, the gods will be happy. They will have the starting of a nice looking pizza. We are down to the bullet here. Oh, I tell you, is it going to be close? We only got like maybe an hour and a half to go to get this last truck over here. Wait. We were supposed to send that the piece of things to both sides? There we go. What? Somebody wasn't happy. Wait, it didn't say that we needed to bring 40 to the other side. We got the 40 to that side. It only showed that we needed to do one. Oh, I didn't see the arrows. Okay. So we need to do the pizza marinara for one side and pizza marinara for the other. Well, we got 40 for both sides. I'm thinking what would be best here, since this is so not doing so well here, is if we set this to wheat. There we go. They got all the tomatoes. And then let's put in the belt here. And then I want to put in another rolling service here. All right, cool. So we got that there. Now let's see if we can't take this belt here and just bring that down here so that we can fill in whatever it's not able to fill in already. And how are we doing on this truck? We're doing pretty good. Let's get this other truck over here and get it loaded. I mean, I almost got this one full. So let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, what, 21, 42. That should be enough for that one. Let's take this one over here and we'll take this one to the number 2. Get number 2 all taken care of, and then we'll go take the marinara to number 1, and we should be done, hopefully. I tell you, if the gods don't get their pizzas, boy, do they get angry. They get angry. So let me see here. Let's grab the other one here. See, that's about 40 right there. I think that we should be pretty good with that one too. Seeing if I could cut in a little bit here and then I get both sides. No, I can't get that other one going. That's all right. I think I got enough. But we should be able to knock out this this other Zeus sign. Zeus, man, I tell you, he's so greedy. He just likes getting the pizzas delivered. And I'm just delivering them for free, so I'm not even getting paid for it. Grumpy guy. All right, there we go. See how he likes that. I don't think he liked it. I worked hard on those pizzas. You are cooked. I did what he wanted. I gave him 40 of the marinaras. Apparently that was not what he wanted. But yeah, I think that's gonna do us for today. I tell you, I gave Mr. Zeus there exactly what he wanted, and apparently he did not like that. Maybe just the pizza sauce just wasn't to his liking or something. I don't know. But we'll have to do more later. I want to thank everybody for coming out. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on our next video. You take care now, and bye-bye.